back to rip some more at this. TWA, his bag of magic tricks. A whole bunch of Busch Gardens friend. Yes. A whole bunch of mo you're gonna get for show. Yes. Yes. The one with a wicked song. He'll tell you his song if you want. Come sit on the steps before we fall. They're pretty tall. Each one like 12. It's just like a foot, like a ruler dog. You got kicked in your jaw. I was a jackass though that thought it was a horse. But where does the camel fit into this? You talk about those alone. This talk like this, y'all, would never stop. Take out the stumps. I mean those place for the fence to connect. What were those called? Poles? That makes sense. And a wet bag of cement because it hasn't dried into a teardrop yet. That could fall from a building, dog. Or maybe a bridge. We could go right over them. Yes, we could go like this, suspended on some rope, but those were metal, bro. They're not cement because they weren't holding very long. They corrode, and then they fold, and then you get hit by a rope and be like, what was this? Was it some snow? If it would melt back into the foam that's still in my bag, bro, on the bag I broke with this rope attached that would hold it in. Yes. Hold the applause for just a second for my cause. This art going off. This is some art form, dog. This type that I go. It's just like wishing into a well. You could throw all your buffs. You don't have to bust them up in the quarters and smaller ones. What about silver dollars? Those came out in the 50s, bro. Or maybe before. If you have one of those, maybe you were a time traveler, who knows? Maybe the snow would cascade off of the mountains and fall. Maybe if it melted, it would get your shoes all wet, like you stepping on a sponge. Take those off and let them dry right next to the dryer, dog. The dryer, dog, or the heater that you got set up against the wall. Either of those. Choose and pick. Choose your own adventures, dog, or have a steak on a toothpick and eat for too long. Why don't you just ask the senorita to call with another thing of dip for chips to go in, because they make them taste the best and make them pop. Yes, I make a big pile of shells that I got from this crop. I hope he did his life right, because I knows it tastes good when they taste buds. Be like, yes. Ask a silly question again. Questionable rap I put into this. It's just a fucking tennis game that I'm in. The little green that start to bounce, toss it to the next, toss it to the rest, then toss it up once again like this. Your arms in this like fucking concert that you're at. Yes, I just call a little bit of Coliseum rap, a little bit of concerto then. If we're Italian enough, is this Rome? Is this the Colosseum, bitch? If it wasn't, why don't you get up from that seat you went, and why don't you see to it that I could just get another seat connected again, like a river man, like they just went in between continents. Dumb, my continental fresh, it's just a bowl of wheat with whole added in. I asked a bear, he didn't answer at all. Maybe furry around where his ears were raw, like they were just a training, bro, for what he let in and what I got. Maybe I just caused a miracle. It happened and I didn't do it, y'all. It was just the bread and I was full. Maybe if you add a little bit of wit, it expands, who fucking knows. Maybe you put it in a pan and brown all of the side before you give it a flip at all. How can you brown all of them at once? This is what everybody wants to know. I ain't a shift, and that's just a bridge, and that's the fucking car that strike the side. When you tried to shift, this was just a wild dream that I hid, that somehow you're in. You can leave, there's a door, I'll show you how it works. You just gotta turn the knob, and then you're on the other side right now. Yes, you're on the other side of thought, and we're just taking off. This is gonna be a long ass flight, so why don't you buckle yourself in for a while. Buckle yourself in for this wild shit that's just happening in front of your eyes. I'm the orchard, dog, with all the fruits you like. I'm the all that's most full of all the customers before they go up and talk to the clock and the stuff that they just bought, put in the bags into basket, brought back to the cars. I love it. Put it in your trunks, right next to that dead body that's wrapped in that rug that you're gonna toss off the bridge later on. Yes. A bridge for this song would have been me fucking ripping it again because I got a whole bunch. I got a pile of crunch and mush this large. It would never fall. If it did, then fucking knuckles would come out of the wall with his knuckles up, ready to boss a motherfucker for one. With the peanut connect, those are worth more. I know they was. Nibble said I made the best rap. I agreed with him. I nodded like this. Yes. What else could I do? Fucking arrange a little meeting between men where they can finally sign some shit. Declaration I'm the best. Decorations on the wall that all started to drip. They were my art, and yes, the paint was wet. What do you expect? What do you get when you go ask 26 a did? Like 26 letters, bitch? Yes, that's how I do my rap. I'm asking the fucking alphabet like it's an elephant. It takes 2 years for them to have a baby. Ain't that some shit? I've been contested in my congestion of this fucking inside my intestines. I couldn't lose what was brown and what flushed in the toilet for that long, like some John Wayne shit. And I didn't even have the stakes, friend. Made no mistake then. My words were the greatest. Hover like a bee shit, and strike like a bumblebee then. Where was the wasp coming in, and the butterfly I meant? Why don't you just butter it on like it's toast, but doesn't melt? Has been toast long enough, so that it's hard. Maybe I just want to rip this up, or smack the dog, or jump over some candlestick type stuff. Was we in San Fran? No, cause the street was my soul. Then the Golden Gate Bridge would have asked the bridge that was right next. You could have thrown a rock and hit if you were the strongest, I guess. Yes, now call the taxi to come by waving your arm. Like land right here, helicopter. Don't turn it off right now. You're all gonna be gone. And then they're all gonna be what everyone was talking about. Maybe an obituary that could have been on a billfold. Maybe a billfold that could have been a billboard. Shit, my words were crazy. Real strong. The light that's lit, the lamp that's gone like this, and now the fucking lines will lay with the lamps again. We'll switch it back. Wanna just put my arms up like this, or put in 40 fucking light bulbs at once with one hand, the other one's tied behind my back. Boom. We could have checked the scope, but we couldn't right now. See, it's still going on. We can't stop to check our watch when we're driving a car. We'll crash into someone. Someone will be gone. Someone will be on that billboard or that billfold as they cross the bridge and they saw that fucking car that's covered with smoke, because that's where smoke will go, straight up. It don't go underneath like water run. It's not that type of stuff you can drink out of a jug with the cork taken off. Boom. So my state could've got egg with a toothpick, so my steak could've got egg, it could've got egg with a toothpick. Yes, it could've. And I should've split this like some wood from my shack that I'm in. Yes. For this, I'll rap the greatest. I'll hover like a bee type shit, and I'll sting like a butterfly. I know they opposites, but which is quicker? Ask this and his. One of them couldn't hit, one of them would have had to miss, because it's trying to dodge that net. You're trying to swing some link type shit. Why don't you link in with this like you had the mountain climb a hook? So use it, bitch. Yes, get used to this. TWA. Take y'all up in the rug on the bridge. Throw y'all off and make a big rock sound in the water, dog, with a couple drops that pop off. This could have been a pop-up video, dog, but the description was wrong. I fucking eat this like the crispest chip that you bought. Dunk it back into that sauce that was red so it's hard. I fucking be breathing my words to sound like this to y'all. Yes, intertwine some wisdom, dog, with a bunch of filler stuff. But that's not in Nathan's dog. We made sure not to put that in at all. And that's what we brag about a lot. And we can charge more than the other ones, because motherfuckers not. Motherfuckers know by now. They should've though. Why don't you just go back a couple episodes? You'll see what I'm about. I'll fucking bring this home, bring down the house till it's rubble and rock. You can trip over some, skid your knee and skid this with a big ass question mark. Lift up, the question answered, dog. I ripped this strong. Native talk from native tongue. Boom. Flip my words like they're biscuits, dog. You don't flip those, you do if they're in sauce that comes right off the mashed potatoes when you're buying into them some. Boom. That's what's up. Put a toothpick in your steak if you want. Put a toothpick in your steak if you want. Yes, more Klondike flow, more from flow. Who know where this shit gonna go? I think it's gonna grow like it's David the Gnome. He's back to his dope and found his home. Boom, crazy sound. I bump a lot like it's from a drummer song. From a drummer boy that knows not what he does. Because when he rips his gut, he's gonna rip you in your gut, and all your lunch will fall. So havoc onto the flow, havoc mode with my poem. Then I have to be bumping this in your home, so I break in just for a sit. Remove your disc and plug this in. Where's your TV set? This usually sounds the best if you have that surround system that connects. Boom. But make the speakers like this, like they're a bunch of jellyfish and they're just gonna be trembling. That's when the beat hits them and they sound the best. They sound vibrating and shit, like a phone when you turn the volume down, down your stuff and a whole bunch of D's, like I'm Dogma Dog with a whole bunch of triumphant stuff, put of all this large. Boom. Wait until the storm will hit them, then the song will get them in a brown bag, in a brown bag. Wait, the song will hit them, then the song will get them in a brown bag. On the bridge type stuff. TWA.